How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the XTC2 TILT from Swagman on our 2024 Hyundai Tucson. Our carrier is a frame-mounted bike carrier, so it's actually contacts right here on the top tube and on your front and rear wheel. So if you have a bike that's a little bit nicer or unconventional frame, you may have issues as far as using this carrier and getting the most out of securing your bike. An observation I made while taking a look at the XTC2 is the fact that it is kind of a small carrier. This is actually a small frame bike here. We tried to load a XL frame mountain bike and it just simply too large to fit on the inside. And the small is still going to make contact with the back of your tailgate, and your handlebars can come close to your window. So with this particular configuration, this would basically be a single bike unless you had a child's bike to go on the inside or something smaller. So now we're going to explore our tilt feature by removing the pin, and we're just going to tilt forward. It does have a really extreme tilt, and it will allow you to open your cargo area pretty easily without making any contact. But again, if you had a bike on the inside, there's no way that that would work for you. Now we're gonna put our carrier back in the upright position, reinsert our pin, and take it off the carrier so we can take a closer look at some of the features. Closer look at our cradles. These guys will support up to a 2.5-inch tire width and your wheelbase up to 52 inches. So it'll support your longer bikes. One of the cool things about the XTC is it is ultra compact once you're unloaded and putting it in your stowaway position. You're just gonna take your cradles and bring them in a little closer, and you're gonna remove a pin, fold her up, and just reinsert. We have our XTC folded up on the back of our vehicle, and as you can see, it's pretty compact in this form. It's not really obstructing any of your tail lights, blocks a portion of your license plate, and it could probably get in the way of your backup camera. However, it is still pretty compact, and it shouldn't be very intrusive on your vehicle. Now I'm gonna grab my tape, and let's get some measurements to see what we're adding to the back of our vehicle. So you're like 4 inches away from the bumper at the closest point. And then the farthest point right at 19 inches. You have a 3-inch rise from the shank, so that's going to give you really good ground clearance because the Tucson is kind of close to the ground. And you're at 16 inches from the ground at the lowest point of the carrier itself. You just want to be cautious as you go up steep driveways, because if you add bikes to the rear at 35 pounds per bike, that can affect where your carrier sits on the back of your vehicle. Overall, the XTC TILT is a okay carrier if you're a beginner and just now starting to get outdoors and cycling, or you're looking for something that's a real great value as far as the dollar amount. There are definitely better carriers out there that are in that same style. So something like the Hollywood Rack Sport Rider SE, or even from Swagman, the E-Spec bike carriers, both are going to give you a lot more function and room for your bikes. However, this does have a pretty impressive wheelbase length at 52 inches, and you know, it's pretty compact on the back of the vehicle. So again, this has been a look at the Swagman XTC2 TILT bike carrier on our 2024 Hyundai Tucson. I'm Ed, this is etrailer.com, and you have a great day.